Well, as Trump works to mend fences with women, what about the Hollywood vote? Donald Trump supporter, actor Scott Baio goes on the record. Nice to see you.
It's nice to see you, Greta. Thank you.
Okay, so in 2012, you endorsed Governor Mitt Romney, the then Republican nominee. You have now endorsed Donald Trump. Governor Mitt Romney is at odds with Donald Trump, even trying to get rid of Donald Trump as the potential nominee. How do you reconcile those?
I just think the whole situation is disgraceful. I don't know what Mitt Romney is thinking. I actually think he might be a little bit jealous because Donald Trump is maybe a bigger businessman and he's probably going to win the White House, and Mitt Romney wanted to win the White House and couldn't close the deal. I think it's absurd, and I'm incredibly disappointed in the way he's acting.
Is it at all possible? I mean, Donald Trump's got a lot of, if he's going to be president, he's got to win the women's vote, and he's, that's a big issue. That's not what we brought you here for to talk about. But what about the Hollywood vote? Hollywood is traditionally a Democratic vote, and in fact, there are some rather hostile things. Say Jennifer Lawrence said that she wanted to scream obscenities in Donald Trump's face. Does Donald Trump have any chance of winning any of that Hollywood vote?
Jennifer Lawrence needs to read a book or two and maybe watch the news once in a while instead of watching propaganda. I don't think Donald Trump needs to change anything. Hollywood's going to vote the way Hollywood votes. They are predominantly liberals, and I can't understand why, because Hillary Clinton is basically a socialist, and if they want all their toys taken away from them eventually, you vote for her, and that's fine. But I think Donald Trump's message, he doesn't have to change anything because the guy doesn't pander, Greta. His message, to me, is just a very pro-American message. It's about strong economy, strong military, building a wall, getting rid of Obamacare, all the things that this country needs to get right again. And so to go to the Hispanic community, the black community, it's the same message. I'm going to try to get you jobs. I'm going to try to get you jobs. I'm going to work hard to change the economy, fix the economy so that everybody can move up and everybody can work their way up the ladder.
What's your theory on why Bernie Sanders is still in the race against Secretary Clinton?
I think there's something kind of interesting about him, and I think she's a horrible candidate. I think she's a bad human being. I think she's crooked and corrupt, and I think a lot of people are finding that out, and I don't think they want to be involved with her. I mean, she's going to get the nomination, though, Greta. There's no doubt about it. I mean, the head of the DNC pretty much said she's going to. But at the end of the day, I just don't think she's a likable person. You know, I met Donald Trump when I was in New York last week, and it was just fantastic. I mean, the guy could not have been nicer. He was a gentleman. He was good to my daughter. He spoke with her. He spoke with my wife. And so when you compare the two, and I know you didn't ask me that, but when you compare the two, the guy's got presence and charisma. Forget about it. I mean, it was unbelievable. So, but to get back to your question, I think she's just a bad candidate, and young people need to know what socialism really is. I don't think they do, and once they do, they might change their mind about Hillary and Bernie Sanders.
And to quote my colleague Neil Cavuto, who's on at 4, I guess I'll put you in the maybe category for voting for Hillary Clinton in November. After what you said. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us.